Thought you was about to change it. I'm just changing. It ain't changing shit. Don't look like it is. Oh, finally caught up, I guess. Ain't to my team. I ain't even get the test out yet, so see how it go.
The Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see it, playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Of course, I get fucking ball first.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Clinton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pettis. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
What, Cammy?
Running back searching for a hole.
Yeah, give me a second.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
All right,
and
baby.
They'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Seminoles,
hey, hold on. I got to pause it right quick. London Harmony. One of y'all up here? All right, I'm back. I'm ready.
Flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done, where you hand them the football and big
Thought I was about to take that last one to the crib.
Offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brooks. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That is not who I expected to be in the backfield, but I'll take it.
Make sure he got that first down.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Got it in the middle, it's Pettis. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pettis. The emotions and energy figure to be high all
It was
day,
close.
guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that
Big boy ain't got no ups.
You don't have to say anything in the locker room. Give these big speeches. You know what's at stake.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Give me that.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can
No, what the fuck? Why did my dude stop? My dude just stopped. But I pushed the wrong button anyway.
Not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today.
But if he would have at least kept running, I wouldn't have been a damn pick.
Making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early, that should be massive for their confidence.
They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker.
Big offensive line. I know my D-line ain't no puny guys, but
he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Wiley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Shaw. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
At this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense.
Oh, excuse me.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Breaks in. Oh my
Let's go.
goodness, he's still moving.
Let's go. That's the way you run that ball.
Finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season.
Excuse me.
How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy. So this game always means a lot.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
To the air, it's Berry. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
Miss.
This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. What
Shit.
Rocking
like crazy, disappearing, all type of shit.
Will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Good shit.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You lucky he got hit. My DB was right underneath that.
You can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick. It makes it
No, that was a DB.
for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged out of the air. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things
Stupid ass route coming,
here in the
bro.
first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a 1st down.
Now, how does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. Right back to the well. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it.
Good play.
That's number 15.
Good play. Get out of there. Good play.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind.
He's loose. He's inside the 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element.
Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Huh?
The Seminoles
It just started. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Oh.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And here they come going to 4th and 2. Gonna look downfield again. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his
Safety.
own 5. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. Finding an escape route. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Under fire. Finds a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Got to catch that, man.
I'll tell you, he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle.
Got to catch that.
Second down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so
me.
good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Sims. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fights off.
Should have went outside.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately
Definitely should have took that one outside.
You see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can get out of the spot.
He's not in every play yet.
Wants to throw. He's working against.
Give me the hat.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Catch in the middle. It's Brooks. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brooks. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a ton of history and sportsmanship between Virginia and Virginia Tech through the years. Let's take a look at today's matchup. Virginia Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Hokies. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll move the tight end. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot.
No, sir. No, sir.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No, sir. Oh, good catch. My dude didn't swat like I pushed the damn button, but good fucking catch.
One or two more plays.
Bro, I'm pushing the button. My dude didn't even try to swat it.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful
Let's get
drive.
this block.
And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field.
That was a hell of a goddamn catch, man.
You want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Looking for room. It's Brooks. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
I don't know. It was a little sloppy in the beginning for sure. Both sides.
The Noles will kick it away to crank up the second half.
You playing with your playbook? I mean, defensive playbook?
On the move from inside.
Yeah, that messes with your kick return. Offensive playbooks messing with your kickoff.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really
Oh my God! Broke my ankles.
Every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Broke my ankles.
Nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this.
Let's go.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
So lucky I didn't need a quarterback because I definitely would have went and got Provo.
Looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on third down.
Break that up. That's what I'm talking about, B-Dog.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a situation.
That's my Brian Dawkins right there.
Offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense.
Thought he was gonna go pro, but he stayed.
The entire country, they didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well played. Well played.
That defense right defense stopping him short on 4th down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Paul?
Get off me.
Now, there he goes. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all
Mushed
season,
his
ranking in the
ass.
top 10 in rushing. On the direct snap, it's Brooks. Touchdown Seminoles! And the pummeling has started. That Seminole war chant is getting louder as Florida State has built a big lead.
The Seminoles have been able to seize the momentum here in the second half, and they are now running away with this thing. Big plays all over the field have the Noles now looking good.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Shit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he winds up.
Hey, you clearly got talent here. Our rating's the same.
25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here we go, Zach. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as
Way to go, Komar.
First down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time he's got his man.
Make that tackle, freshman. Come on now. You all right.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes.
Gotcha.
At the 38.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. power football with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TF.
Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill, what they're doing now.
Finds his tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Got it in the middle. It's Pettis.
Get it up.
Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture.
Get there, baby.
Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He hurls
No,
one
sir.
deep down the left
No, sir.
side. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end.
Give me that.
They look...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Ripping through the defense. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Seminoles look to do some damage in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On the snap, it's Brooks. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Knowles! They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds.
Get off. Take off, baby!
They tackle him at the 19.
Take off, baby!
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Get him, take off.
They're able to get him down.
Yeah, he ready.
Well,
He
nice
ready.
On that running back screen. How about
Linebacker of the year next year.
Getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Linebacker of the year next year.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Give me that!
He is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys,
10 picks on the season.
Florida State offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's what.
Just the defense. Slicing and dicing through this defense.
Give them some.
23.
One-on-one.
Slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's 2nd in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Nah, y'all far from the damn Cleveland Browns now.
Dropping back, it's Barry. Caught over the middle, it's Pettis. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Oh my
The
God.
Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Trying to power it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And for a quick
Oh, shit.
in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Army is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Blanchard and Davis and Dawkins among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Punch it out of the air. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking left.
What?
Another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lose a yard on that.
Meet him in the hole.
It was vitriolic, it was intense, and it
Oh,
went to the
man.
Seminoles as Florida State will dine on Gator after winning in this rivalry matchup. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA